Welcome back everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Peter in the house today, back to you with a brand new video. Today guys, we are going to paint my rims, the rims of my car that you probably have seen them. They are silver color, but all of my car is red and black, so it's time to paint them black. We'll be taking all the wheels off the car, either 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, we'll see. I'll judge that on the basis of how we're doing things. I got a few things from the store today guys because I needed a few things for the wheels, because the process we're going to be going through is going to be of actually stripping, basically. Not completely stripping the paint of the wheels, but we're definitely going to be sanding down the wheel paint so that the new black paint can stick a lot easier in respect to if you don't. Okay, so we'll be doing this in a clear, in a very good way, kind of trying to make it seem like if it's OEM, guys. And absolutely, we're going to be cleaning the wheels before. Cleaning before painting is an absolute crucial part of the process, guys. So we're going to be cleaning, we're going to take off the wheels, cleaning the rims, sanding them. I'll show you the process while I'm going through it, okay? So that you can do this at home, because I'm literally doing it at home, guys. I'm at my own house, in my own garage, so this is absolutely doable at your house without needing to go to your shop. You can do it on your own, guys. You just need to feel comfortable and confident that you can do it, and everything will be good. Guys, we are going to need to sand the paint, guys. So we're going to be using 2 different sandpapers. The first one is going to be a 180 grit, and the second one is going to be a 320 grit, okay? So we're going to be lower grits. You don't want to insist too much with the sandpaper, guys. You want to go to the base coat of the paint. You just want to do it like smooth it, okay? So that's basically what we're going to do, 180 and 320 grit paper. Another thing that I bought, guys, is this. It's basically a card game, okay? So you'll be confused because I got a card game, but this is actually going to make sense later when we paint the wheels. Because we don't want to paint basically too much on top of the actual tire of the car, we will be using these cards basically, and we're going to be sticking them around the whole rim so that the paint, if it does go outside of the rim, it goes on the cards, but not on the tire. I know for lots of you it's going to be like, it's not going to be a problem, it's a tire, blah blah, you change them and all that stuff. But to make it look nicer, once we're done, we're going to be using these cards, okay? So having said that, let's start with all this procedure, and let's start with taking the wheels off the car. Last but not least, guys, one of the most important thing is when you do anything that is about a car, guys, like absolutely anything. I'm just working on the wheels, but this is valid also for just wheels, anything. You need to wear clothes that don't have any zippers, that don't have any belts, and all that stuff. So basically, guys, in small words, I'm gonna have to take this off. So we're gonna take this off right now. Do remember also to keep your phone away from you, and anything like watches, bracelets, necklaces, all that stuff can potentially scratch your car. So take them all off when you're doing stuff like this. Okay guys, so what we're going to be using to be able to get the car up and lifted is going to be this. We're going to be using a traditional jack with jack stands. So the jack stands, you put one on each side. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do one wheel at a time or do both of them and just put the car on both jacks, but I think I'll just do one at a time. It'll be easier and it'll be a lot safer, and it's gonna be a lot safer given that you're at your house. If the car falls down on you, you're kind of screwed. So I think I'll just do one at a time. So guys, let's start, and I'll show you right now where I'm gonna hook it up, because it's very important to know where you want the jack to be able to lift the car. You don't want to lift the car on basically the plastic trim of the car. You want to lift it in a place that is a supportive place, a metal place of the car that is part of the chassis. I'm going to show you right now where it is. So my car, basically the part of the chassis is right here. You see this red piece right here, guys? This is part of the chassis. This red part right here is my side skirt right here. You don't want to use this area. You want to use this red part right there. So that's where we're going to be using attaching basically the jack stand right there and the jacks at the same time. So let's get this car lifted and let's start our process. And now we lower it. Okay guys, so right now we have both the jack and the jack stand holding the car, guys. These jack and jack stand, each of them can hold up to 2 tons, and normally a car can weigh up to like 3.5, so having 2 of them is going to be perfect for this, because that means that the car is going to be sturdy, it's not going to move too much, but I have everything that I need to be able to move this wheel. This thing, I take these off. There you go. It's easy as that. It's literally just a little piece of plastic right there. It's very easy to take off, so let's take all these off. Okay guys, so we have taken all these off, and as you can see, we can see the bolts that basically connect the wheel to the car. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our Kawasaki little gun, and we're gonna start taking off those bolts. Okay guys, so before being able to use our gun right here, we're gonna have to basically use the traditional way of taking bolts off tires, because these bolts are very, very well fastened on the car, and that is very good. I mean, VW has done a very good job last time they did my tire rotation, but we need to take these off, so we're gonna need to get these bolts kind of helped basically with this, and then we'll finish the job with this. It will make it so much easier. So let's start. Okay guys, so before unbolting the last bolt, we need to be very careful here, because this tire is also kept by that bolt right now, so the tire wants to slip off basically, so we do need to be very, very careful at what we're doing. One thing that we could do basically is we could put like the red little things that keep the tire in, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab them right now and we'll put them on. The next thing, guys, that we need to do, we need to take off the tire, and there you go. You see, it basically just came off, so I'm gonna put one hand in the back, one in the front, and I'm gonna lift it off. And there you go, tire is off. My hands are very dirty, guys, but that is basically all the job. So let's get this tire and let's get it out of here. Okay guys, so to wash the tire, we're going to do the inside and the outside, guys. We're going to be using a microfiber towel, obviously, some soapy water, and I'm going to just go and grab the hose right now. So instead of using just the actual hose, I decided to give it a bit more pressure. These wheels are filthy, they need a lot of pressure, so we're going to be using a pressure washer. You can do this too, it's absolutely safe, no problem at all, guaranteed. Okay, so let's start and wash this rim. Okay guys, so let's turn this wheel around and wash the inside. Okay guys, so here is the final result, guys. A very, very clean look right here, and if you get the tire and look at the inside, it's a lot cleaner than before. This was all black. The next thing that we want to do, guys, is we want to remove this badge. We don't want to color this badge, and we can do that by just poking it from the back, basically right in here, right there. We'll just like pop it out right there, and then we'll start doing our wet sanding. There she is, right there. Now let's get the 180 grit sandpaper and let's sand this wheel off. Okay guys, so there is the rim ready for paint. As you can see, all the cards are all around so that any paint does not go on the rim or basically on the tire out there. I'm trying to get the best lighting right there. There you go. So there you go. That is the rim ready for paint. So guys, let's start painting. Okay guys, so first coat of paint is already on. It's not completely black, but we're getting to it already. It's very, very close. This is actually a lot faster than what I thought it was gonna be. Let's let this thing dry and then let's do the second coat. Coat number 3. Okay guys, I finished putting the actual black coat on the rim. Now we're going to put the sealer basically. This should make the wheel kind of like matte colored. So it should work basically. I don't care if it's matte or if it's glossy. It's the same thing for me. But yeah, we're going to put this. We're going to let it dry. And then I'm going to show you the rest. We're going to pop on the logo there and make sure it's dry before putting it back on the car. So one thing guys that I did forget guys was to get a mask. When you paint and you're in the paint process, you always want to have a mask. Don't do the mistake that I'm doing right now. We learn from our mistakes. I literally forgot this morning to get a mask. I am using my t-shirt basically just like that to be able to cover my nose because the fumes that come out from painting are not good for you basically. So I am covering myself up like this basically, so at least the t-shirt gives me a bit of a barrier. But next time I will have to remember, and you always remember guys, to get a mask if you're painting. Do remember that, absolutely important. And last but not least guys, we're missing the front badge right here, so I'm going to slap that on. And there you have it guys. What we did today, we basically just cleaned the wheel and we painted it all black. And look at what great job this came out to. This guys is an amazing job, and I literally did it in my garage, so you can do it in yours if you be careful at what you're doing. This is amazing. I really love this. This is gonna be perfect. And then my car is completely black and red. I'm gonna love this. I'm pretty sure that you liked it too. So guys, if you want to do it, I hope I did inspire you. So do it.